What if Kurt Cobain never died? I mean, what would happen to Nirvana, to Chris and Dave, to Kurt himself?
Could the world handle a reality where Kurt never left? First things first, who was Kurt Cobain? Well, to sum up, let me know if you want a complete video of this. Kurt Cobain was born in Aberdeen on February 20th, 1967. He had a good life till his parents divorced when he was 9 years old. It changed his mind forever. Though it was his own fault. He started living with his dad in an RV till Donald, Kurt's dad, promised to Kurt that he would never marry again. But he did. For me, that's the tipping point of Kurt. He kind of handled with the divorce and with all the troubles with his mother. But the feeling of betrayal, fault of the only person in the world that Kurt, though he could trust in, has to be one of the worst things he ever lived. And trust me, he lived authentic shit situations. Years after, he met Christ while Kurt was in a band named Fecal Matter. And with Chad Channing as drummer, Chris as bassist, and Kurt as lead singer and guitarist, Nirvana was born on 1987 when Kurt was 20 years old. Then we all know the story. Never mind. Success, fame, and drugs. What slowly killed Cobain? Well, let's start with the topic of the video. What would happen? I'll tell you different cases or situations that could have happened. In the first case, I think Kurt would probably fire Chris and Dave. A lot of fans think this cause of the book, Cobain Unseen. There we can see a non-sended letter from Kurt to Chris where he said, I quote, "Nirvana is an embarrassment. My soul can't take it. My body can't. I am going to start another band. Actually, I'm going to keep Nirvana and have others in it." We don't know why did Kurt Cobain felt Nirvana as an embarrassment, but maybe it was cause of the recently mainstream status Nirvana had earned a few years ago. This letter was written in 1994. I personally think late or soon this would have happened, because Kurt fired Chris and Dave 100 times when he was high or drunk. Another case is that he would probably divorce his current wife at that time, Courtney Love. She cheated a lot and did more drugs than Kurt himself, but I'm not sure about this because he had kind of trauma with divorce after of his parents' one. But there are good things too. Kurt would have collaborated with Michael Stipe, singer of REM, releasing a joint album or a solo album by Stipe with collaborations from Kurt. Actually, Kurt already had the flight ticket, but unfortunately, he did what he did weeks before. I'd love to see if there are any demos or anything, so if you know anything, please leave it in the comments. I searched and couldn't find anything.
To otherwise.
It isn't a specific stomach ailment. It doesn't have a name or anything. I mean, it had been building up for so many years that I was, suicidal. I mean, I just didn't want to live. So I just thought, if I'm going to die, if I'm going to kill myself, I should take some drugs, May as well become a junkie because I felt like a junkie every day.
In the end, maybe Kurt wouldn't have found peace in fame or in music, but in life itself. Maybe he would have grown past the chaos, raised his daughter, and learned that surviving was its own kind of rebellion. Because sometimes the greatest thing an artist can do is the worst thing that an artist can do, if that makes sense. Let me know what do you think about this in the comments. And if you like this, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to read all the 3.5 comments in the video, so please comment ideas for future videos, because my brainstorm only throws shit on my keyboard. So that's all. It's all good, man.